Today in Minecraft Hardcore, I will be gathering a load of resources to make a quad beacon. But before I do that, I am going to head to the Nether to say hello to my horse here hanging over the edge. Okay. The reason why I'm in the Nether is because I need to locate a piglin so I can trade with him to get a specific item. But not if he keeps attacking me. Let's dig him into a hole so he will stop attacking me. And you, sir, need to get out of the way. Behave and take my gold.
One eternity later.
Alright, this is my last piece of gold. And let's see if he will give it to me. No. Well, that was a stack of gold and he didn't give me the item I need. And I kind of need my gold for today's episode. So I'm going to move on to plan B and locate brand new chunks. On the bright side though, we did get a soul speed 3 book, which is quite rare. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've located new chunks because as you can see the lava is starting to flow down. Now basically we're looking for a Soul Sand Valley, which we are actually in. And we're looking for a particular item, which they added in the new update. And I think I have already found it. You guys probably can't see it right now, but here we go. Right here, we have the new dried ghast. Now, I'm pretty sure I can just use a pickaxe. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got it. And also, we have another one down here and another one over here as well. So let's grab you and also you. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to follow my lodestone compass back to my portal so I can head back to the overworld and let's sleep this awful night away. So, our little dried ghast friend right now is a little bit dry, so I think it's only fair to make him his own personal pond, and now we can put him in. And over time, he will start getting more and more happy, but there is a way to make him grow up even faster. So, I am going to locate some snow, so I can gather a load of snowballs, so I can feed it to my ghast. Wait, oh, okay, interesting. You can't feed him with snowballs while he's in this stage. I guess it's only the other stage. So I guess I will hang out with the bees here and just wait for him to grow up, I guess.
Eventually.
Oh, here we go. It takes around 20 minutes. But here we go. Now, if I start feeding him loads of snowballs, he should grow up a lot faster. That's right, take all my snowballs, grow up my little friend so I can ride you into battle and stuff. Oh, here we go, he's fully grown, yes. So just in case he doesn't fly away and leave me forever and ever, I'm just going to attach him here. Yeah, don't ask me who this is, Mr. Sniffer, just don't. So in order to ride him, I'm going to need 3 pieces of leather, 2 pieces of glass, a piece of colored wool, and now we can make the harness. And now we can put it on the ghast, and now I can ride him. Oh my goodness. If this ghast isn't really for like exploring the world with, just because, or you can, but he is very, very slow, slower than you walking or sprinting, whatever you want to say, or using a horse. I think this ghast is more for looking at your builds from a height or using him to build. For example, what I can do is I can go up here, pretend these dirt blocks are diamonds, I can sort of stop in midair and just place blocks down. So you can sort of see how good this ghast will be for building, especially tall structures. Now, there is something I kind of want to try, and I need a volunteer. I think this sheep over here will do just fine. Hey, do not go away. Stay here. The ghast wants to fly away from me. Where's the loyalty in that? Basically, what I can do is attach this lead to this boat, and I thought it meant to look cooler than this. I thought there was meant to be like 4 little like leads coming out of him. Hey, you're coming back now. Nice. Mr. Cow, you weren't invited. Oh, I killed the sheep by mistake. Ah! We need another volunteer. Mr. Pig, you will do just fine. Ah, there we go. I finally got it working. This is what I was talking about. Honestly, I think the Happy Ghast is an incredible addition to the game, especially for building. Yeah, take me for a... Oh, as I was saying, take me for a ride, Mr. Ghast. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you jump in the boat with the animal, the lead will just break. One thing I hate about the Happy Ghast though is as soon as you get off it, it will just decide to fly away from you. That is a very irritating feature in my opinion. Ah, what a beautiful sunset. I love that you can stand on top of these ghasts. It's absolutely incredible. Anyway, for now, let's just leave the Happy Ghast to enjoy flying around. Also, don't ask me what happened to the pig. The chicken decided he wanted to take his place. Wow, I can't stop looking at this thing, man. I just love that the ghast is dangling the chicken. Anyway, I think it's now time to, first of all, sleep. And now, to make the quad beacon, or to make a quad beacon, it is a lot of resources. But luckily, we do have a load of gold and iron. In fact, we actually have more iron than this at my iron farm, as you can see. So off camera, I did some research on how many blocks we need to make the quad beacon. And I'm going to be honest, it's actually less blocks than I thought. I think I may have all the blocks I need already. Yeah, we already have the amount we need. Oh, okay. Everything's just gone out the window. I was expecting to gather a load of resources today, going caving for hours. And even if I did have to go caving, I already have a load of like ores in here already. You know what? To make things harder, I'm going to make it a full gold quad beacon. Just because it's a little bit too easy for me. Just because we have loads of resources already. Just make things a little harder, like I said. So let's grab my deep slate gold ore out. And make a huge pillar. So while I'm building, I would make it a diamond beacon for even more of a challenge, but I kind of want to mine my diamond pillar at the end of the series. And here we go. Now it's time to start smelting all of the gold up. I'm actually going to put a dried ghast right here, pretending he's a little plushie. Ah, yes. This is my brewing sort of table. It kind of fits. Now it's time to grab all of the smelted gold out of the furnaces and turn them into blocks. And when we put them together, as you can see, we still need a stack of gold. So I'm going to locate a decent cave. Oh my goodness me. What is wrong with me? My brain just turned off. Alright, yeah, let's not die here, shall we? Oh. Okay, okay, what? No need to panic. There we go. My brain just literally turned off, like I just said. And now it's time to start mining some gold. Yes, I could find a mesa, but I think that would be a little bit too easy. Yeah, I don't think this is the best cave, especially with the deep dark connected. So let's head down this part of the cave. That's the deep dark part, and then we've got a lush cave part. I love that. That is so awesome. We have the dark and the light part of the cave. Oh my goodness, this cave is absolutely beautiful. Holy, I just love lush caves in Minecraft, like really. Oh, I got a music disc. I was just fighting mobs so I can mine all the ores around here. And yeah, we got the weight music disc. That is absolutely incredible. Guys, can you just leave me alone? Holy crap. There's 50 billion mobs down here. Get out of my face. Oh, well, no, he blew my face up. Oh, we got a dungeon with, whoa, density 5. That is crazy rare. Oh, another blimmin' dungeon? Holy crap. Golden apple. And yeah, pretty much nothing I really need. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I've got a load more gold and diamonds. Also, I picked up some axolotls. Now, as you can see behind me, I did not mean for this to happen, but I by accident found an ancient city. Just because you've seen me raid ancient cities before in this world, I'm just going to speedrun it and also look for some gold and diamonds. Obviously, that is my main priority. But yeah, ancient city could be cool. Maybe some more notch apple, stuff like that. Don't mind if I do, Minecraft. I'm not going to show you every chest I find. Oh, the ward armor trim, lovely. But only the sort of good chests, I guess. Oh, another ward armor trim, what the hell? I'm spawning wardens left, right, and center. You know what? Don't blimmin' care. I'm just here for the gold. And oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4 notch apples? How rare is that? Okay. That must be like stupidly rare. Well, let me know in the comments how rare that is, because wow, 4 notch apples out of 1 chest? That is some juicy luck. Alright, I've made it home and it's time to add my first axolotl to his pond, or to my pond, sorry, but now it is his pond, so yep, hope you enjoyed that, sir. And let's give this white axolotl a friend. What the hell are you doing, man? This is my blimming place, not yours. Well, you can stay for now. If you're here tomorrow, I will execute you. Good, am I evil? I think it's now time to place all of my gold ore down so I can start mining it up. With fortune, of course. And perfect. Hopefully this is enough. I'm going to quickly add weight to my collection here. And on the journey, I got 54 diamond ore. Let's add them to the pillar. Perfect. Hey, get out of my flipping garden. What did I tell you? If you were still here tomorrow, I would execute you. So, nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. What the... You know what? I'm not going to even ask. Yeah, I'm kind of bored, just waiting for the gold to smelt. Obviously, this barrel here was for the armor trims episode, which was the last episode. Make sure to check that episode out if you haven't already. Wait a second. What happened, man? Oh my goodness, I'll deal with you later. What I kind of want to do to this barrel is to rename it Quad Beacon. And basically, I kind of want this barrel to stay here forever. It'll be kind of like a project barrel. So like if I got like a big project in an episode, I can maybe just store some items here or something. I just kind of like how the barrel looks. It kind of fits in. It was only meant to be temporary, but I kind of like it. Alright, it's time to deal with you, Mr. Chicken. Enjoy the ride again until it breaks again. I threw an egg down and I got a little chicken. Hey, you can stay here if you want. Finally, all of the gold has finished smelting. And I don't think we have enough for the beacon, unfortunately. Let's see. Yep, not quite. So, I'm going to head into the nether yet again to steal gold from the piglins. If we really want to get gold fast, though, going into a... What the hell? Going into a bastion is probably our best bet, but we have to be extremely careful because I don't really want to die. Whoa, okay. Oh my goodness. Sweet blimming gold blocks. This was so worth it. Oh, we have a brute guarding the chests. You are no match for me though, Mr. Brute. Oh my god, they do a lot of damage, and so do these guys. Get out of here. You are nothing. Alright, any gold in here? Not much, but okay. Oh, the snout armor trim. What is crazy is that took me a while to find in the armor trim episode, and then we find it just like that in this episode when we're not looking for it. We've got ancient debris as well, but anyway. Oh my... The game's just trolling me now. 2 chests in a row, we got it? Come on, it took me ages in the last episode to find it. Oh, bye. Here is Bastion number 2. Oh, never upgrade. Nice. And a Piglin Brute. Oh my god, this is the same Bastion. So we have the gold blocks over here. These type of Bastions are definitely the easiest to find golden blocks. Oh yeah. More ancient debris. Now, hopefully for the final time this video, I will now place down the gold ore. I probably won't get as much gold because I'll only get nuggets when I mine this stuff. But obviously I can turn the nuggets to gold ingots. But hopefully we're lucky enough for it to be enough to complete our beacon, because as you can see, we do have 32 blocks of gold, thanks to our good old friends, the piglins. And perfect, now it's time to start making a load of gold ingots, so we can make a load more blocks. Now, the moment of truth, yes, we have more than enough. I'm pretty sure this is the exact amount of blocks we need, but as you probably know, we are not done yet. But before we continue, I want to head over to my sugarcane farm. And basically, I'm going to AFK at the farm for around an hour so I can get a load more sugarcane. So I can make a load more firework rockets. My iron farm was also working in the background, so we have a load more iron blocks. And a few bone blocks as well. I also quickly want to repair my elytra. Oh my blimming goodness, man. I knew I made an Enderman angry, but I didn't think he would teleport all the way down here. Anyway, I also want to repair my boat. There we go. Now, the final odd jobs thing I want to do is AFK at my hoglin farm for 20 minutes so I can get a load more food. So in order to complete the quad beacon, we are going to need, obviously, 4 beacons. Now, right now, we have 2 out of 4 nether stars. So we are going to need to head... So I'm going to need to head to a decent nether fortress, but ideally one in a soul sand valley. Also, I'm pretty sure I've been to this fortress because there's a portal right here. I think it's now time to start taking out wither skeletons to get wither skulls. So that is 1 out of 6. Oh, we have skull number 2. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, it's a blooming army. I've never seen anything like this. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even get a single skull out of that either. I actually turned my render distance down to 10. So that probably helped with this warning. Oh my god, now I've angered the zombified piglin, sorry. And how on earth have I not got skull number 3? I must have killed at least 20 more blooming, or probably more than that, flipping wither skeletons. Guys, listen, it was an accident. Please leave me alone. They keep spawning. What am I going to do? Go away. Ah. What a shot. Oh my god, triple kill. Oh my goodness. Finally, I must have killed at least another 50 wither skeletons. Oh, skull number 4. Skull number 5. And finally, skull number 6. And I kind of wanted a 7th one, so I have now got a 7th one. Oh my god, what another awesome shot that was. Oh my goodness, this is absolute carnage. And why not? I got an 8th skull. Now, before I do something stupid and die, I'm just gonna head through. Oh, hold on, give me a sec. Hey, you, get out. Oh, you don't die from that? Okay. You gotta die from this, though. There we go. But as I was saying, I'm gonna head through the portal. Why is there lava everywhere? Okay. And what, there's a dungeon up here? I never found this last time. Anything good? Nah, not really. And no. In fact, actually, I kind of need a little bit of leather. I don't really have much, so I'll just take that for now. Now let's head out of the cave so I can fly home. So it's now time to put my wither skulls to use and battle 2 more withers. Not at the same time this time, though. I'm going to quickly grab some instant health potions. And this time, I'm going to grab my Smite 5 sword. Let's grab some soul sand, and basically I'm gonna head into the cave underneath my house and fly all the way. Oh my god, but as I was saying, I'm going to head to the bottom here and basically dig a very long tunnel. Actually, really quickly, I'm gonna be safe and grab some torches, because oh my goodness, why am I like almost killing myself in this cave today? But basically, I want to make sure no mobs can spawn behind me while I am digging this tunnel and also battling the wither. I keep bumping into these random caves, but honestly, Deep Slate is very blast resistant, so I should be okay. You're probably wondering why I'm trying to be as safe as possible. Well, there's a cave right here as well. Well, basically, I'm going to try and challenge myself. If it goes wrong, I will quickly protect myself. And you're probably wondering, what am I going to do? Well, first of all, I'm going to clear my inventory. Now I'm going to dig out a little room for the wither so I can easily spawn it. So before we do spawn it... Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure the wither skull is not supposed to go there. What is wrong with me? So, basically, I'm going to take all my armor off. And you're probably wondering, am I crazy? Yeah, perhaps. But I do know that fighting withers like this, like digging a massive tunnel, especially on Deep Slate level, I've seen people only take a little bit of damage. So I'm going to see if I can defeat the wither without having to put my armor back on, or dying, of course. So let's see how easy it is to fight a wither underground. So we're going to spawn him quickly, and I'm going to pre-pop a golden apple just to be sure. If things get hairy, like I said, I'll just put my armor back on. No need to panic. So right now, let me just shoot him. So he is right here. So basically, he's going to be doing this. And hopefully, I should get him down to half health before he gets too close. Here we go. And now. So basically, I'm going to keep hitting him now. And hopefully, he won't be able to hit me. This is too easy. Okay, that was way easier than I thought it would be. To get the final Nether Star, I'm going to do something a little different. Number 1, we have phantoms, and number 2, now there's 2 chickens in the boat. What? The chicken's made a friend. Basically, I'm going to grab my final happy ghast or dried ghast out. And I'm pretty sure actually that chicken, which is actually in the boat right now, is the one which was living in my house. I guess I just left the door open. Well, at least he's made a friend. Anyway, I'm going to quickly slip this nasty night away. Actually, I can't because everybody is outside my blooming house. Get out. Who do you think you are, you stupid mobs? I have a wall for a reason. Alright, here we go. I also need to quickly make another harness. I'm going to make this one red. And basically, I'm going to fly far away from my house. And basically, I'm going to place down a dried ghast. And I'm going to wait the next 2,000 years for him to grow up.
2,000 years later.
Alright, the happy ghast is ready for battle. So basically, my plan is I'm going to spawn the wither and then try and get the wither down to half health using my bow. And yes, I am well aware that the ghast is probably going to die in the first 5 seconds, or 1 second probably. But you know what? I'm going to give it my best shot. Don't take this personally, Mr. Ghast. It's just for science. So first of all, I'm going to jump off and hit this MLG 100%. There we go. And now I am going to sleep. And now I think it's time to spawn the wither. Oh, why does this always happen? Why does grass stop withers from spawning? That is really annoying. As I was saying, let's spawn the wither. I'm going to switch to my elytra and fly onto my happy ghast. Actually, I'm not going to. What? There we go. And let's just wait for him to spawn. Here we go. Oh my god, it is so hard to hit him from up here. Stay still, you stupid wither. What? He's after all the animals. But luckily, I'm going to get some wither roses, I guess. Ah, here we go. He's killing the cow. Okay, I thought it was on me a minute ago. No. No. No, the wither. No, not the guy. No. No, not the happy ghast. Well, I was right, man. He would survive like 5 seconds. I'm going to dogfight this guy. I've never done this before. You are nothing, Mr. Wither. I'm going to try actually using the mace. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Did I just maced him. No way. I thought one shot in the wither would be really hard. That's why I didn't attempt it in my mace episode and done the ender dragon instead. But I guess it was the other way round. The dragon was blimming a nightmare to try and one-shot. Alright, so it is time to make the beacon. So here we go, we've got all 4 nether stars. And now, actually, I'm just kidding. We're not going to make it yet. Also, got a confession to make. I kind of messed up a little bit. It's not actually 3 stacks and 28 blocks. It is 3 stacks and 24 blocks. So yeah, basically, I want to make a structure. So basically, I'm going to need to head down here. First of all, I'm going to take out this annoying skeleton. And I also want to grab this ore. I keep forgetting to grab. And now I'm going to grab a load of cobble deep slate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think this will be enough deep slate. And as you can see, I've got some juicy ores as well. So I'm going to need to take my stone cutter because I'm not going to be going in and out my house every time I want to use it. And basically the structure I want to build is around here, just so I want to build it as close as possible because we obviously want to get all of the beacon effects. I'm just making a little workstation area here. And basically, I'm going to just do a little bit of clearing like this. Also, we are going to need other resources for the build. But for now, we're just going to use the deep slate because the rest of the items are more for decoration. The lead broke again, but luckily I was actually going to do that anyway, just because I think I'm going to be needing the happy ghast in this build. Oh, an armadillo. I kind of want to pet armadillo in here, so what I'm actually going to do is drag him in here. Come on, sir. There we go. We're going to close the gate, and just so he doesn't despawn, we're going to grab a name tag. I'm quickly going to make another anvil, just so I can have one in my house. I think I'll stick it right here, and I'm going to name him 1000 days, because as you know, that's the goal of this series. And now, hello, 1000 days. Hopefully he can't escape. I don't think he can. And just in case I need my happy ghast, I'm going to bring him over here. There we go. Sit tight, little ghast. Sit tight. Anyway, enough getting sidetracked. It is time to start working on this build. So this is just marking out how big the beacon's going to be, so I have a rough idea. So this building is going to be sort of like a castle-looking building. So first of all, I'm going to start off by placing 2 blocks like this. And then I'm going to do something like this, and then this. Now I'm going to build up another 7 blocks. And finally, we have the 7th layer. And now I must do the same on the other side. Now I think it might be time to use my happy ghast basically I'm going to build across like this. This feels just like I'm in creative mode, by the way. This Happy Ghast is so good. It feels just like I'm in blooming creative mode. This is amazing. Now I'm going to place some more blocks at the bottom like this. And now I'm going to place some stairs at the bottom like this. And then the same on the other side like this. It kind of looks like a gate or something. Now I'm going to build up another 6 blocks. And perfect. Oh, not perfect. What the hell? Now perfect. There we go. Now I'm going to do something like this on all of the 4 corners, as you can see. Now I'm going to place stairs like this on all of the 4 corners. There we go. Now I'm going to MLG Happy Ghast and MLG bed. I'm basically going to place 2 temporary blocks like this, do something like this, then break the temporary blocks like this. You have to break things slower on the Happy Ghast. Then I place 2 more stairs like this, then break these 2 blocks, and then now I place 2 more stairs like this. And obviously I do the same on the other 3 corners. Also, if you want to break things faster, I just realized you just get off the Happy Ghast. He will stay floating in midair, which I find absolutely incredible. And then you can break the blocks. This Happy Ghast is amazing and overpowered for building, holy. Just like I'm in creative mode, like I said earlier. But anyway, this is sort of what I'm going with. There'll be more details soon enough. But basically, I'm going to repeat all of this on the other 3 sides. In between building, I wanted to check if 1,000 Days had escaped, and it turns out I left the back fence gate open, so he is all the way out here. You got far, sir. Do not escape again, 1,000 Days. I need you here. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this beautiful garden. How could you not want to stay here, huh? Well, hopefully he's still here when I check again later. All right, here we go. So at the moment, I think it's looking good, but it's not looking great. But when we start adding all the details, I think it will look great. Now what I'm going to do on all 4 sides is I'm going to place some deep slate walls like this up to around here. I'm not going to just do it on the front of the pillars. I'll also do it behind as well. And perfect. Here we go. This is what it's looking like with the walls on the side. I think it adds a lot more detail to the build. Now I'm going to make some sort of horns on the front. So I'm going to do something like this. And then the same right here. Now I'm going to place a wall here and then here. And now we're going to start smoothing it off a little bit. So we're going to place a stair right here like that. Then I'm going to place a stair here. And yeah, something like this. Actually, I think that looks a little better, actually. Put some stairs like this. Yeah, adds a little bit more detail to the front here. And obviously, you know the drill. We're going to do the same on the other 3 sides. Now I want to place a bit of glowstone all around the sides like this. And perfect. Wow, that was clean. This guy has been sitting here for absolutely ages. These Wandering Traders are really taking the pee in this episode. What I want to do now, though, is grab a Silk Touch hoe out. And yet again, I want to fly into this cave. And yet again, head all the way down to the bottom here. Also, I think I've angered the Enderman. Let's put my chest plate on. What did I even do to you, sir? Get out. But basically, I just want to grab a load of Skulk. Because basically, I want to make the building look like Skulk has sort of corrupted it. Just because I love Skulk. I think it's one of my favorite blocks in the game. And it will definitely make that build look way less boring. I've got some gold up here as well. Do love to see that. Alright, hopefully this is enough resources from the Deep Dark. Basically, what I'm going to do is break random blocks and replace them with Skulk. And obviously Skulk veins as well. Hopefully this looks really, really good in the end. Now that is more like it. So I have not only covered the entire base in Skulk, I've also added lanterns on top of all of the walls, as you can see. And I've also made this sort of structure here with the chains, as you can see. It really adds a lot more to the entrance. I didn't do it on this side just because I want to demonstrate how I made it. So basically, I'm going to pillar up with some temporary blocks, and I'm going to place a slab here, also here. Then I'm going to place a wall here, and also one here and here. Then something like this. Now I'm going to place 2 more walls here, then one here, and then one here. Then I'm going to bring it down 1 more like this, and then I'm going to add chains to the bottoms like this. Actually, 1 more here, and then here. And then the finishing touch is to add the lanterns in. And yeah, I think it's a really, really cool design. There isn't really going to be a roof, but I do have a plan. Basically, I'm going to place a block here, then here, and basically I'm going to be doing like a checkerboard pattern. something like this, all the way to the end like this. Basically, it's going to be like kind of like an X, so I'm going to do it on the other side, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is remove these blocks. Now I'm going to place a block here, 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 and also here. And as you can see, I put walls on top of them. And now I'm going to do something like this, and then place some walls on the corners. Now I'm going to place a block here, and a couple of walls on the top, and then the same on these sides. Now, just to add some added detail, I'm going to place some skulk veins, and you probably guessed what I'm going to add on all these walls. You guessed it, lanterns. Now it's time to grab my happy ghast, and let's see what this looks like. Is there too many lanterns on this build? Well, maybe, but at least this build is going to look really, really awesome at night. So yeah, I think we are good. The only thing we're not good is I kind of forgot to add lanterns to those two little walls there. Don't know how I managed that. I was thinking about maybe I could place some walls like this on the sides. Now the question is that a little bit too much detail? Well, I actually think that added detail has made it look even better, and I'm very proud of this. You know what? I was thinking it might be too much, but you know what? I think it actually works. And obviously, most of the floor will be the actual quad beacon itself, but I want to do something cool on the floor here to add even more light. Also, by the way, I made 2 more shulker boxes. I made this blue one and this brown one. Also, off camera, I pretty much filled this entire shulker box with lava buckets, just because, chicken, you probably want to get out of the way. There we go. Just because I want to make a little lava floor on all 4 sides just here. So I'm going to do the first one on camera. So basically, we're going to dig this floor out 1 more block. Now I'm going to place some deep slate tiles like this, all the way around, and perfect. Now the best way I am going to add the lava, or the easiest way should I say, is I'm going to grab a load of lava in my inventory, and we're going to break 1 block, then place lava, break another block, place lava, then they will all be sort of full source blocks, and perfect. Also, I want to replace these blocks with deep slate tiles. I have a plan for this row, so I'll leave it for now. But this part here will be covered by the beacon, so I'm just going to place some more deep slate tiles. And now I'm going to place some beautiful clear glass. Wow, I love vanilla tweaks. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to finish the other sides, and I'll be right back.
Later.
Just doing some finishing touches, like putting these campfires down. Here we go, and flying away before I burn to death. Now, as you can see, there is smoke coming out of the pillars. Now, I have finished all of these sort of like lava parts, as you can see, and also, as you can see, I've mixed some crying obsidian at the front here on all of the 4 sides. And you're not going to see the bottom of this sort of plinth here when the beacon is installed, obviously. But I kind of wanted to do this just to make the build feel a little bit more complete. And also, what's really satisfying is this entire deep slate section here is exactly a stack of blocks. Now, the final finishing touch I want to add before actually putting the beacon in is I kind of want to place some sort of walls, as you can see, and also on the bottoms here, and on all of the other sides, as you can see. I'm not going to be adding any lanterns to these though, just because we have more than enough lanterns in this build. Love that sunset, by the way. Actually, I may extend these a little bit more. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Let's grab all of our blocks out, and the nether stars, smelt some glass up, grab a load of obsidian out, and craft 4 beacons. And now I think it's actually time to start placing the beacon down. Enjoy the time lapse. And finally, here we go. I quickly want to do this, and perfect. I think that looks pretty cool. Looks like the beacon's secured. I also did the same on the other sides as well. Does that look a little bit too much though? I'm not quite sure. It does add a little bit more detail to the build and some depth. So I think I'll keep it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Now, without any delay, let's actually place the beacons down and get the achievement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. Now I'm going to place some stained glass like this. And man, this place is looking incredible. I think adding stained glass here is cool, but it does look a little bit weird. In fact, I think if I grab a little bit more and do this, yeah, it looks a little bit more like complete. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to place a wall here. And then a wall here, just on this side, not the other sides. And I want to place a wither skull here and here. Well, actually, I kind of like that they're slightly tilted. That actually looks really, really cool. And I'm going to place a candle here, here, and here. And let's light them up. There we go. Now, the most important part is to actually use the beacon. So, on beacon number 1, I'm going to have speed 2. On beacon number 2, I'm going to have jump boost 2. On beacon number 3, I'm going to have resistance 2. So I really am truly unkillable when I'm at my house. And finally, can you do regeneration 2? I don't think you can. So what I'm going to do is just do haste and also regeneration and press apply. And we pretty much have every single beacon effect. As you can see, wow, this is absolutely incredible. Wow, I feel like I got superpowers. This is amazing. And this is what the base looks like at night. Honestly, guys, I am really proud of this base. I really think it really suits the build. And also that gold quad beacon is amazing. I have never made a quad beacon in Minecraft before. And because it's full gold, it feels even more special. Also, as you can see, my house is almost fully green. Honestly, this is one of my favorite houses I've ever made. Just because at the start of the series, it was all like sparkling clean copper. What the hell are you doing? How on earth are you doing that? Anyway, at the start of the series, yeah, it was really shiny clean. Pretty much roughly 400 days later, it is really like bluey turquoise, which is incredible. And a little quick finishing touch, I'm just going to bone meal this area a little bit, just removing some of the tall grass. So this place looks a little bit more like at home with the rest of the base. There's going to be no pathway leading to the beacon just because this is not really a building I'm really supposed to go in or to. It's just somewhere to hold my beacon. Because as you know, I do really love making like buildings for like achievements I've made in worlds. For example, I did it last series with the diamond beacon. You do stuff like that, you will never run out of things to do in Minecraft. As you can see, we are pretty close to 400 days. So for the rest of the 9 days in this world, I kind of want to sort out a couple of my shulker boxes, maybe enchant some books, and possibly mine some more diamonds. But I'm going to do that on a live stream.
Much later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have a load of books that I want to add to my tools / armor. So I'm going to add sharpness 4 to my sword to make it sharpness 5. And also add in power 4 to my bow to make it power 5. It's also going to cost me 20 levels. So I'm going to get some levels at my enderman farm so I can have power 4 on my bow. Really? My anvil breaks now? What is going on? So I guess I'm going to stock up on levels. Now I'm going to head back to my house. And now I guess we'll use this anvil to now add efficiency to my axe. And now my axe has got efficiency 5. I'm going to add thorns to my chest plate. Unfortunately, I was only able to get thorns in one piece of armor. I don't know when I got this book, but I think I got it out of an ancient city or something. Thorns is a very rare enchant. I tried to get it on a villager and off the enchantment table, but at the moment, not too much luck. But in the future, I guess we will. Also, I mined a load of iron ore I had in this chest, and I did smelt most of it up, and I got enough to make another beacon in the future. Now, I also want to add, okay, I'm not going to be able to add soul speed in this episode just because it is day 400 and there's one more thing I want to do before the end of the episode. And that is to head to the nether and find a ghast, not over lava, so I can reflect the fireball back in his face to get the brand new music disc. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of my sort of beacon castle thingy here. I am very, very proud of it. And by the way, this music disc is called Tears, and it is a very, very awesome song. Whee! Anyway, let's play this new music disc. Anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and that like button. Like I said, comment down below what you think of this base. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in another Minecraft Hardcore episode.